Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. And I am here back with another reaction. And this reaction is on Drea Mccray's. Now, you know it's been a long journey with the Mccray's, right? Now, I was checking Drill pictures out the other day, y'all. Drill continues to look different to me. One minute she look old, then she look young, And this girl right here is not the same lady that I saw in a certain place on YouTube. This lady here look younger, but the other lady look older. So I don't know what's going on right here. Now, she's gonna get into. She is so happy that her husband is doing better, but she don't want y'all to cry. She don't want y'all to feel sorry for him. She just glad that he has a feeding tube. Now, I think that the feeding tube is gonna be a setup for her. Cause if you put that feeding tube in there, the doctor gonna know what time they fed them, and they gonna know what time everything hit that system. You know what I mean? But let's listen to Drea about her husband feeding tube. Okay. Now remember that she don't want you to get upset, so don't get upset now. Okay. She only want positive people to follow her. Okay. Here we go.
So yeah. Anyways, no, I'm public right now. See, I've been going. I mean, I'm still live all the time for supporters. They've been knowing what's been on, like every step of the way. But like to go public, like that's a little bit more intimidating because there's a lot of people here. There's like 5.6K people right now, so it's a little bit like it's intimidating to update about something so serious, especially because in my supporters group, they know like I need positive vibes only. We're not going to be sitting here moping around sad with this low frequency energy. My husband don't need that. What and because I go and my job is to heal that man through prayer, through singing, through my energy. Today when I went, he did not look that great. Like honestly, I mean his head was cocked to the side, his leg was like did not. His whole entire face changed around. His blood pressure looked like it was a bit elevated, and as soon as I walk in the room, his hand, his left hand, because I'm standing on the left side of him, and I grab him, and I'm like, baby, and he literally squeezed my hand and moved it towards him, and he moved his head too, and I'm like, oh. Like I looked back to see if the nurses were able to see what he just did, and of course, she wasn't standing right there, but I was like, oh my gosh, because he's moved his arms, he's moved both his arms. Like, Mr. McCray's my hand. Whenever I told my girl Chrissy, she was like, it's probably.
Now y'all see how happy she getting because she think he gonna come home. See how happy she's happy. She happy that he's doing all of this, so she can continues doing what she does allegedly.
Probably because he was trying to kiss you. Vaughn is in love with my hands. He loves my hands, which is why I really need to get my nails done because he could be waking up at any day now. Like I need to be ready and cute and prepared for him to me. Like he's so attracted to me physically, and I want to be like all done up and cute. Okay, this is why I go to the hospital looking cute every day because you never know. This might be the day he's gonna remember the way I look. When he opens his eyes, he's gonna remember that for the rest of his life. So, I gotta look cute. I need to get my nails done. But anyways, whatever. So he grabbed my hand and he pulled it towards him. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed. Like, baby, I'm gonna continue to fight for you. You be there trying to heal and trying to do what you gotta do, but like, what? So I'm singing to him, and he would constantly do this yawn. I recorded it. Hold on, buddy. I need to see if I can. Hold on. And he moved his hand. He did it twice, because then when I went to the other side of him and I picked up his right arm, I don't remember what I was doing, but he was starting to yawn, and he lifted up his arm again, and I was holding his hand. He lifted up my hand with him. Let me see if I can.
I don't want that song on my. I want no
Some part in
copyright.
there. Every time it got to that part, he would blink his eyes, and I'm like, "Are you trying to tell me something?" So then I stopped the music, and I'm like, "Baby, don't make me get up in this bed with you." And so then he blinks his eye again, and like it looked like he knew what I was saying. So I'm going on like, "Ooh, with your fine self," like so.
Mm,
We flirted a little bit, a lot. Like it was.
people, y'all don't hear this lady manipulating y'all. Y'all know this man is not doing this. Y'all know he's not doing this. So why y'all want to believe he's doing this when he's not doing this?
Nice. I'm like, listen, this is the time of the month. We should not be talking like this, okay? We had a whole conversation. Me speaking to him blinking his eyes. Like, it was so good. So when I left the hospital, it was just, oh my gosh, my heart. I'm so in love with him. Like, it was so good. Today was, it was good. I'm so in love with that man.
She is so in love with him because he's getting well. I don't think they're gonna tell her everything about him because they know what she's done. They're gonna watch her. They're gonna watch this woman. I doubt if he ever go back home. I really do.
I
Allegedly.
cannot. I cannot. But he's so cute with his little, oh my gosh, and his yawns. He's constantly yawning. And when he yawns, like, he'll stick out his tongue, and then, like, he'll move his head, and, like, he squints his eyes all hard. It's just, he looks like he's doing some stank face. So, okay, I'll show you this one. This video it was very intimate,
And
Kimberly.
see, y'all, what she doing is she making TikTok video with him like that. But TikTok is not gonna show certain things. So that's why she had the music on there.
It was so, like, hold on. I'll show you this one. You're so. Look at his yawn.
Y'all see what she doing? Y'all see what this lady doing? Look, she's making TikTok videos out this man. It's a setup, y'all. It's a setup. It's a setup. I'm telling you now, it's a setup. They're gonna catch him. They're gonna catch him. Sooner or later. It's all right. They're gonna catch her.
Right?
And and he doing that. Come on, y'all. Is this a game? This man is in a coma. He's not doing this in no coma. I don't care what y'all say, what people say, what Miss Drill says. This man ain't in no coma doing all of this. Y'all gotta watch her.
Oh, I cannot. He's so cute. And he kept doing, I literally have like 7 videos of him doing that. It was just, I can't. He's so.
She making private. She has a private TikTok channel, and with millions of followers. But she making TikTok with this man in his condition.
So cute. He's so cute. I don't talk about what the doctors say about his prognosis because that's irrelevant. We don't ask that question around here. It's not.
See, she don't want you to ask no questions about him because sh- it's something about him being alive. She working something. It's something going on because she don't want you to ask about him.
What does God say about his prognosis? That man's going to heal. Okay, so we don't need to know about the doctors. I don't listen. I don't tell nobody. My own mother doesn't even know what the tests show, what the doctors say. That I do not. Those words do not come out of my mouth at all. You are not going to hear me repeat. And there's been many doctors and people who want me to.
And you know what? And it's sad that out of all the million people, they are not. They don't want. She wants the attention. She wants attention, and don't want to get him the attention. So she wants the attention. So she don't want y'all to ask about Vaughn. So don't ask about Vaughn.
Let them know what I understand about it because they think that I don't get what they're saying. Like, okay, Miss McCray, can you tell me what it is you understand? And I let them know respectfully. I understand what the tests show. I understand his prognosis. Like, I get it. Well, can you relate? And I never do because I'm not gonna speak that on my husband. They can, but me.
She's trying to protect herself, y'all. This woman is, ooh, she is using psychologists. It's like they know she need to ask questions, so she playing her game right for her. But they know she is something going on because she's not a doctor. She's supposed to have millions of questions. She don't know what she's talking about.
As his wife, as the love of his life, as and him being the love of my life, that absolutely. You're not going to hear me say anything negative about him because that's not what I want for him. I was able to talk to someone today, um, and she was asking me the same thing, and I wasn't going to tell her. She was like, I just want to make sure that we're, talking apples and apples, not apples and oranges. And I just had to let her know, like, I understand what the doctors are saying, but don't accept it because my God is greater. We were made to live forever. Like when Jehovah created us, our brains had the ability to regenerate itself. So
Oh, so she believe in Jehovah. Oh, okay. But she's not a doctor.
I refuse to believe that every single part of the body can heal except the brain. Miss me with that. I refuse to accept it. And sure enough, he wasn't supposed to have his reflexes, and he wasn't, like all his reflexes weren't working. Well, the man was just injured. Like, of course, I don't expect, like, if I were to break my foot, which I have in the past, if I broke my foot, you take an x-ray 3 days later, it's not going to look good. And if I don't walk, then that makes sense. So cannot wake up right now, or if he cannot use his reflexes, well, that would make sense because he was just injured. So I'm not expecting him to be able to walk about the hospital. I got time, he got time, God got time. We're all in good timing. Just like a pregnant woman, that she
Hmm.
needs to do that full 10 months, not 9. She needs to do the full 10 months. You try to take that baby out at 7 months, then there's going to be consequences and repercussions. Maybe the lungs aren't going to be fully developed.
It's some boo
So,
boo out there.
in the meantime, I'm going to let the man sleep. I'm going to let him rest. I look at it as him being able to finally sleep. The man works so hard. Like, we work hard. We're a hardworking.
Y'all don't notice it's a different lady. She look different than the other drill that be talking. She the same lady that been talking, but she is so happy that man getting a feet. That man got his feet into. See, the man doing good, y'all. But they got to watch him before he go home. They watching her. He's doing real good. I mean, he's opened up his mouth. He doing a whole lot of stuff. Got a feeding tube. Come on now.
couple over here. So let him just let him do his thing. Yawning is a reflex. There you go. There you go. And he would gag too. He would gag and he blinks his eyes and he moans it. It's just like. So right now he still has the because I gotta go. I'm running a little bit late. This is longer than what I should have been like. But anyway,
See, she don't want to talk about that man. She don't want to say. See, she already done told y'all in the previous video, this video. She don't want to feel sorry for him. She don't want y'all to this, and she don't want y'all to that. This lady got her plans. She has a plan with her husband. Somebody asking her too many questions, so she gotta go. She gotta get off the line, cause she don't like y'all. Y'all took the attention off of her, so you can't take the attention off of her. And when you take the attention off of her, she gets upset.
he still has, but it's from from what the nurse said. It's not like a chest tube. It's a pigtail, is what she said. So it's not what most people would have. Like him, because he had a partial lung collapse, it was a pigtail. I didn't realize that. So yeah. Anyways, um, but it's still in there. So because it's still in there, I asked respectfully if they could not try to, wean him off the ventilator because, he has a trach, so they're asking about the trach tube or, um,
She can't tell no doctor what to do. That man, they got to say that man. She can't tell them doctor what to do because if something happened to that man doing what she said do, then something can happen to him. This lady is psychologically whoa. I don't know what I don't know something about her that needs to be looked into. Something about this lady.
whatever. Anyways, or no, not trach tube, trach mask. Like that you do to get someone to wean off. But I respectfully asked, like, while he has the chest tube in, like, can we not try to make this man try to overwork? Because I fear that that's what
Don't let this man open. He's in the hospital. A hospital can't just let nobody stay in there, baby. They get you. They heal you, so you can get out of there and go home. But I don't. I doubt if he'll be going home with you. But I don't. I doubt if he'll be going home with you. It's why is you doing Vaughn like that? Is her work completed? It's a lot of questions here.
I his lung collapsed. It wasn't even 24 hours after surgery, and we're already trying to get him to wean off. Like, let the man rest. And sure enough,
Oh,
we are all on the same page. Like, it's all good vibes and energy with the doctors. They understand where I'm coming from. I understand where they're coming from, and he's progressing. Like every single time that I go in there, and even from like yesterday and the day before, like it was a little bit, he was healing. But last night, oh my gosh, before I left the hospital last night, it was really, really sad because normally I don't talk about anything negative in front of him at all whatsoever. But there was the issue that I had to talk to the nurse about, and I was like, listen, these are the reasons why I am making certain decisions. And I talked to her about it. As soon as she left the room, I looked at him, and he had a tear coming down out of his eye. And I recorded that.
he probably was crying because uh, I ain't gonna say that. He probably crying because he don't want to go home. Now, every video she recorded of him, Vaughn in his condition, do y'all know she put him on TikTok on her private page? Yes, that's what she doing. That's why the music is on there.
too. It's like, this is sad. This is why I am his advocate, and I speak for what I know that he would want, not me. I don't make decisions off of what I want, but him. I've been we've been married for the last 7 years, so I know better than anyone what he would want and not want. And whenever I left, the fact that he had to hear such negativity, like, this was him with his tear. You know, like, look at his little tear. So sad. So sad. And I hadn't seen him cry in like 4 days. But him hearing just the negativity, it's like
Wow.
this is why when a doctor wants to come and talk to me, we do not speak in that room, because he is not going to hear what they have to say. Because if they have to tell me what the tests show, they have to tell me what they know, but they're not going to tell me in front of him. Absolutely not. And they're respectful about it. So it's not like I'm here demanding stuff. It's just, y'all know where I stand. He's not going to hear anything negative about anything. Oh no. When you first walked in the house. Wait, hold on. No, not yet. Okay, buddy. I'm almost done. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to give y'all an update. It's hard. It's hard because, now that I've went public with everything, like, we've always shared our life with social media. Like, this page ain't new. We've always been open for the last 5 years. You can go back to prior videos. You will see videos of my baby daddy cooking with me, doing makeup with me, doing voiceovers, hanging.
She got a plan, y'all. This lady here wants to be a movie star.
Now, especially with supporters, like, you will see so many cooking lives back there. Like, there's just Raza, not yet, please. Like, we've always been open with our life, so this ain't nothing new. But it's still a very sensitive thing because this is what we're living through. Like, this is real life. This is not, make
Oh
believe
yeah, it's
situation.
real life. That's why a lot of people concerned about why they let you get away with what you're doing to your husband. Though, I mean, she can love her husband too, but it's a lot of other things going on that people don't upstairs that people don't understand.
Set up or whatever. Like, he's really in the hospital. Like, my children really haven't seen their dad for like over a month. Like, and that's not something that I want them to even come to the hospital right now to visit him. Not in this state. Like, he's gonna wake up. He's gonna heal. As of right now, because a lot of people are not mentally strong. And I
Drell McCray, we know he's in a real hospital. We know that.
mean, I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people have negative mindsets, and a lot of people are just, they're low frequency vibrational people, and that's just the way it is. Me, though, yeah, no. I'm a very strong, mentally strong woman. I also rely on Jehovah, and I know how He created us, and I know how powerful God's Holy Spirit is. So, it's.
So we got Jehovah allegedly with witchcraft, and we have something else going on here.
It's a bit different. So, as of right now, only positive,
Oh,
high
herbs that's not really gonna hurt him. Herbs will help.
frequency vibes, amazing, precious husband.
Mm.
Whenever you see videos and I post stuff, like, I don't even want you to feel sad or bad. I want you to be like, wow, he is getting better every single day. Like, this is a good thing. He's healing. He's changing. Like, he's doing stuff that he didn't do before. Stuff that they said he would never do. All this yawning. To me, that's a sign he's about to wake up.
The doctor, everything she's telling y'all, she manipulating y'all. He did not tell her that. They did not tell her that. That's what doctors do, heal you. I mean, but she wants to be the healer, so she gonna make the hospital look like they bad. Okay.
Like, it's. Anyways, so today we got to flirt a lot. We got to He kept yawning for me. He kept blinking for me, especially when I would sing to him. I sing to him every single day, and I'm loud as hell. And when the nurses come in, I don't stop singing. They can hear me too, because they can see just what I see. I see a man who is
She trying to get everything. See, she doing better. She about to make him suffer again. So she's gonna pay attention to what they are doing to see what she needs to do with him mentally.
healing. I see a man who's making progress. Anybody who comes up into that room, I show them pictures of what our family looks like. I've already shown it before on a live, but I'm gonna show it to you again because I had to show more people. I talked to someone new today that, hasn't talked to me before, and I wanted to tell her this is the same picture I show everybody. Because whenever you think of my husband, I don't want you to think of him in this hospital bed the way he is right here. This is how I want you to think of him, right here, with our happy family.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. I am out.